Hi friends, welcome back to Cordeliajoyy Yoga. I'm Cordelia and today I will be taking us through a sunrise yin yoga flow. So in the morning when you feel a little groggy and you're trying to energize yourself for the day, this one is for you. Roll out your mat when you're ready. Come to a comfortable seat at the back and the middle of the mat, wherever feels right for you today. Inhale, lift the arms above the head, and exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. When you're ready, close down the eyes and bring the hands somewhere along the tops of the thighs or the knees. Inhale deeply, let the belly rise, let the chest rise, let the inhale fill up in the throat, and then exhale out through the nose, let everything go. Inhaling and exhaling. And one more. Inhale and exhale. Starting off practice with a little breath work. Bring your hands to the mat and bring your feet to the back of the mat for a forward fold right before we get into our yogi squat. Set the hips all the way back, stay on the toes and shift the knees side to side, letting the fingertips ground down to the mat. And when you're ready, bring your elbows to the insides of the knees, palms come to touch gently towards one another. And you're mostly using the knees to pull, or more so using the hips to pull the knees further apart, but the elbows help create that space as well. So keep using the energy between the palms to push the knees away, and keep breathing. On this next inhale, prepare and exhale. Turn your gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, center, and exhale, look over the right shoulder. One more time on both sides. Good. Look forward, drop your hands to the mat, and start to walk your hands forward. First, keeping the knees bent, and then gently straightening them as you show up in your first downward dog of practice. Let the feet stay wide here, allowing extra space for the belly to draw towards the middle of the thighs. Pushing the ground away, and gently let the ears fall between the triceps. Inhale and exhale, lift the heels off the mat. And gently drop the knees all the way down to the ground. Untuck through the toes and walk the hands forward, letting the chest fall all the way to the mat for your puppy pose. Bring your forehead to gently kiss the ground. And if you're looking for something a little bit deeper, lift the gaze and bring the chin in contact with the mat. Keep pushing the mat away with the tops of the feet, allowing your chest to gently touch and graze the mat if available. Keep breathing into the sensation, and inhale, walk the hands in towards the knees. Come to a tabletop position, and we're going to take a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, lift the gaze, drop the belly, and exhale, tuck the hips under and bring your chin to chest. Inhale, lift the gaze, and exhale, round through the spine. Again, inhale, lifting the gaze, and exhaling, grounding through the spine. Feel free to add a little bit of movement here, nudging the stomach over to the right and then lifting it and over to the left and dropping the belly, creating this ripple and rounding of the spine and the hips. Feel free to add the head alongside it and also switch sides if you haven't already. Keep going. One more. Good. Bring your spine to neutral. Bring belly button in towards the spine. Inhale, stretch the right leg out long, and exhale, step it forward in between the hands. Inhale, lift the hands and arms above the head for your low lunge. Stay here or inhale to prepare, and exhale, create an arch in the spine by reaching the hands further back behind you. Engage the core to release, interlace the fingertips, and set your palms over top your knee. Use this as a chance to engage through the core and stabilize through the hips. Inhale and exhale, interlace your fingers behind the back. And then on your next exhale, fold the top of the body over the right leg, bringing contact between the right shoulder and the right knee. Surrender to this position, to this low lunge, inhaling and exhaling. Good. Release, lift the upper body, and then gently draw your fists towards the left heel for another little back bend. Good. Release once more. Walk your right foot over to the right side of the mat, drop your left hand on the inside of the foot, and then bring your right hand to push the right knee away from you, really lengthening through the right arm and through the spine. Inhale and exhale. If you feel ready for it, drop the body lower to the ground for your lizard lunge. Feel free to stay up high onto the fingertips, or dropping the forearms all the way down to the mat. Also, feel free to go lower if available. Just resting here. Keep pulling the left hip forward and the right hip back to really straighten out through the hips. Keep the core engaged here, even through this big stretch. And just breathe. Come onto the hands if you aren't there already. Tuck onto the left toes, lift the left knee, and step the right foot back for plank pose. Really engage through the core. Exhale, chaturanga, bend through both elbows. And then inhale, lift the chest, drop the knees, drop the hips, straighten out through the arms. As much as you can here. It is still morning, so give yourself grace. On your next inhale, walk your hands forward and drop the elbows all the way down for Sphinx pose. Close down the eyes and just rest here. Keep pulling the shoulders onto the back body, drawing them closer together. Engage through the glutes. Inhale and straighten out through the arms, coming into your cobra pose. Keep the eyes closed down here or gently look directly in front of you, observing your surroundings. Inhale. And on your next exhale, drop your chest down. Frame out your chest with your hands. Keep the knees grounded. Tuck onto the toes. Lift the chest and then lift the knees. And gently set the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Keep pushing the mat away through all 10 finger pads. Really drawing the heels down towards the mat. Inhale, lift the heels, and exhale, drop the knees all the way down, coming to your tabletop position. Hips stack directly above the knees. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back. And exhale, grab onto your left ankle with the right hand. Push your hand away from you, lifting your chest even higher, shining it towards that sun that is rising. Your gaze is neutral at the top edge of your mat. And release. Release the hand and then release the knee down to the mat. Inhale, right leg comes up. And then exhale, grab onto right ankle with left hand. Push your palm away, really pointing through the toes. And breathing, engaging through the core and through the right glute. Opening up the chest here. And mindfully release the right knee and left hand down to the mat. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back once more, and exhale, step it through in between the hands. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up, really bending deeply through the left knee, making sure you can see the left big toe on the inside of the knee. Stay here or exhale, a little back bend if it's within your practice. Good. Keep pulling that left hip back and right hip forward. Release, interlace the fingers, and bring them over top the left knee. We're creating a healthy foundation. Really tuck the hips under, and then when you're ready, interlace the fingertips behind the back body. Inhale to prepare, and exhale to fold over your left leg. Left shoulder grazes and gently kisses the left knee. Arms keep drawing up towards the sky. And release. And then draw your fist closer to that right calf or even that right heel. Open the chest and gently release. Bring the right hand to the floor, walk the left foot out a little further, and push that left knee away. Really feeling this deep and lovely stretch. Release the hand down to the mat and gently fall wherever feels comfortable into your lizard lunge, either staying on the hands, coming to the forearms, or gently releasing the forehead all the way down. And breathe into the feeling of the body that only you experience. Come onto the hands if you're not there already. Tuck onto the right toes and step the right foot forward to come into your yogi squat. Elbows touch the insides of the knees. Inhale, keep the knees wide as you root to rise and lift the arms above the head and lift the body all the way to standing. Heel toe the feet in, hip width distance apart. And exhale, sit the hips back for chair pose. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands to heart center, palms touching. Inhale and exhale, twist the body over to the right, bringing left elbow to right knee. Shift your gaze up towards the sky. Keep pushing the palms together. Inhale, center. And exhale, take it to the other side. Keep stabilizing through the hips, drawing the right hip back and left hip forward. Inhale, center, bring the arms above the head, and hold for a round of breath. And exhale, come to your standing posture. Inhale to prepare and exhale to dive the body forward. hanging out in a forward fold for just a few rounds of breath. Inhale, fill up the belly, and exhale, release all tense spots. Inhale, lift the head, straighten the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, step the feet back for plank pose, chaturanga, and inhale, upward facing dog. Drop the hips, untuck through the toes, and straighten out through the arms. On your next exhale, lift the hips up and back, rolling over the toes for downward facing dog. Gently walk the feet forward to your forward fold. Inhale, rebound, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Gently bend through the knees as you come to stand. And exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, ground down through the hands and step or jump back into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Keep the knees grounded as you walk the hands all the way back towards the knees. Sit back on the heels, bring your hands and palms to the tops of your thighs. Inhale and exhale to reset through the body. Cross over the ankles, come to a comfortable seat in the middle of your mat. Legs come out long in front of you. Inhale, lift the arms above the head, and exhale to fold over your thighs. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale to fold even deeper. Keep breathing and keep releasing. Inhale, straighten through the spine and come all the way up to a seat. Bend through the left knee, bringing your foot over the right leg. Inhale, lift both arms above the head, and exhale, twist over to the left. Right elbow hooks onto the outside of the left knee, and left palm comes right behind your left glute. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale and exhale, twist even deeper. Release, and let's take it to the other side. Bend through the right knee, bring your right foot over the left leg. Inhale and exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale lengthens the spine, and your exhale brings you deeper into the twist. Gently release. Straighten out through both legs. Bring your hands behind the back body, fingertips facing the front of the mat. And inhale to prepare, and exhale to lift the hips all the way up for your reverse plank. Option to keep your chin tucked into your chest or release the neck all the way back. Gently release the hips all the way down to the mat and come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Inhale, lift the right arm up, and exhale, bring it up and over, dropping the right hand to the mat. Inhale, neutral, and exhale, left side, bringing your right arm up and over, and your left arm and hand to the mat. I hope you enjoyed this morning practice to let go of your worries from yesterday and start off with a clean slate. Let's do one more breath together. Lift the arms above the head, lift the gaze, and exhale, palms come to touch at heart center. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Namaste.